Mason Greenwood is looking for another football club. He will no longer be anything to do with Manchester United, play any part in what Manchester United do, either in domestic or European football at any level. It's over for Mason Greenwood at Manchester United. But he's a young man. He's 21 and said to be one of the best young prospects in world football. So, Danny, at the moment, more doors are closing than opening for Mason Greenwood, the latest of which was only last night, because the Saudis told me directly last night, when I asked the question, is it expected that Mason Greenwood will end up playing for a club in your country? The answer that came back to me was no expectation here that that will happen. So it begs the question, where is this great talent, and we're all agreed in that, where is he going to resurrect his football career?
I haven't got a clue, Jim. I think he deserves the right to have a career still. I think he also deserves, the punishment he's had and the criticism he gets. You can't behave like that and do what he did without repercussions. And he's going to live with them for a long, long time, and he's going to have to rebuild, and he's going to have to try somehow to gain some form of respect again in the way he conducts himself as a person, footballer, father, son, all those things. He's got a long journey ahead of him. But to completely erase him from football and give him no opportunity to rebuild, I think would be wrong. So I don't know where he's going to end up, but I hope he can find somewhere where he can try again and get the help and support he needs moving forward. I do hope that for him. Where exactly, I do not know. It's going to be tough wherever he goes. There will be takers if we just narrow it down from a football inability. This lad is a superstar.
Yep.
He may take a while to get somewhere near back because being out of the game that long is difficult. Speed, physicality, fitness, all those things, and the problems he's going to face with opposing fans, if not their own fans of the team he does sign for. There's going to be that to try and contend with, which won't be easy. And let's be honest about it. There might not be a way back. Even if he does get an opportunity, he might not be able to deal with it, and that would be a shame.
He wouldn't be able to deal with it.
Yeah, possibly. I don't think there's a good comparison to think back and try and compare it to, really, of being able to overcome such a like the problems he's going to face when he walks on a football pitch again.
He's an exceptional footballing talent.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
We're all agreed on that. You were a club owner, Simon, a very ambitious one. If you owned a club in European football, would you take him on?
Again, it goes down to it goes down to the character of the boy, the rehabilitation that he's entitled to. Everybody's entitled to redemption. We can go down the list of footballers over the years and sportsmen over the years that have put themselves in a way of bringing themselves into very difficult situations and their behaviour being reprehensible. Some of the greatest players that have ever existed have put themselves in these set of circumstances. And in this instance, I think this young man is entitled to go and find a journey to rehabilitate himself in the eyes of the public, to assess his own behaviour, and to grow up in his behaviour, and to take responsibility for the behaviour that he's exhibited in the past. And I think that the statement he put out, albeit constructed and concocted by PR people, will either be proven to be the case or it'll just be lip service. And I would like to see him playing football and rehabilitating himself, because I don't believe that a society should take everything away from somebody because they've made a pretty significant mistake. Because there will be all of us, not to that extent and not for those circumstances, that will walk through society making mistakes and someone coming along and saying, that's it, no redemption for you.
Well, the CPS dropped all charges against Mason Greenwood, and Greenwood himself denied all charges.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.